Papua New Guinea's government is on the brink of a political crisis. Prime Minister James Marape's leadership is under fire, and a motion of no confidence is threatening to change the course of history. But suddenly, everything came to a halt. What really happened? And what does this mean for the future of PNG? On April 8, 2025, the motion of no confidence was expected to hit hard. But just as things were about to unfold, Speaker of Parliament Job Pomat threw a wrench into the plans. He announced an unexpected adjournment, pushing the vote to April 15, 2025. What caused this delay? Was it an accident? Or is there something deeper happening? Opposition leaders weren't happy. Far from it. The motion of no confidence, which could have unseated Prime Minister Marape, seemed to be at risk of slipping away. But what did the opposition have to say about this sudden delay? Was it just procedural? Or was there a bigger game at play here? Sir Peter Ipatas, a major figure in the opposition, is not backing down. He called out Marape's government, claiming that the real reason for the delay was political maneuvering. But how deep does this really go? The people of Papua New Guinea deserve a fair shot. We won't back down, and we won't let political tactics stop us from giving the people what they deserve. But here's where it gets interesting. Marape's government has a solid block of support. Over 80 MPs are backing him, and it's no surprise when you look at the political landscape. The government's supporters are well positioned. But does that mean they're invincible? With this strong backing, the Prime Minister seems untouchable, right? But the people want answers. And as we get closer to April 15th, the big question remains. Will the government survive this challenge? Or will Marape's reign come to an end? Before we dive deeper into the political turmoil of Papua New Guinea's no-confidence vote, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next. The stakes are high, and it's not just about parliamentary numbers. The Supreme Court's intervention added another layer of drama to the situation. With the court ruling that Parliament must address the vote of no confidence, the implications of this vote could send shockwaves through the entire country. This isn't just a political challenge, it's a constitutional matter. When the courts get involved, everything changes. But what's the real story here? Is the no-confidence vote a genuine effort to change the government? Or is it a mere chess move in a much bigger game? With tensions building up between the opposition and the government, it's hard to say where the line between politics and power really is. But it's not just the government and opposition who are affected. The people of Papua New Guinea are feeling the weight of this uncertainty. What does this mean for the economy, for business, and most importantly, for the future of Papua New Guinea's democracy? PNG is a nation that's fighting for its economic future. With major international partnerships at stake, the delay of this no-confidence vote could ripple through the country's financial sectors. Foreign investors are already nervous, and this political game might just be the tipping point for them to pull out. And speaking of international relations, PNG's stance on this vote could affect more than just local politics. With Australia, China, and other Pacific nations closely monitoring PNG's political situation, the outcome of this vote will send a powerful signal to the world. Australia is especially concerned about the political stability of its closest neighbor. If Marape's government falls, what does that mean for Australia's aid programs? For the business agreements with China? The implications stretch far beyond just Port Moresby. So, with April 15th fast approaching, how will the vote play out? Will the opposition push through? Or will the government rally its forces to survive? Only time will tell. But what we do know is this. The fate of Papua New Guinea could be decided in the coming weeks. But here's the kicker. If the no-confidence motion fails, what happens next? Could we see an even bigger shakeup in PNG politics? Or will Marape solidify his power for another term? And that's where we leave it for today. But I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think the delay was just a political tactic? Or is there something more sinister happening behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. That's it for today. But before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, because things are about to get even more intense here on Econ Lagu. See you next time.